What would you say to people in Taiwan about these Chinese tactics that we see against the Uyghurs? I mean, is there anything that you would like to say to us here in Taiwan?
As I noted in my speech, the Taiwanese people, being as nice as they have, as nice as they are, as optimistic as they are, need to be realistic. This is a real threat. CCP has a plan for all of us, and I don't believe it. And I'm even becoming more firm believer in rejecting the ideas that people like Putin and Xi Jinping would not do X, Y, Z. We've been seeing time and time again, they're proving us to be wrong. They're doing everything that we thought that they would not do. So the Taiwanese people need to realize and wake up to this brutal regime that anything could happen. And Taiwanese people also need to realize that this democracy is worth fighting for. This is about our future. And the Taiwanese people also need to study how this regime has accomplished some of the domestic things that they had in the plans. If you look at the number 9 document that was initially Xi Jinping's secret speech, internal speech, it gives you very simple understanding that they have a zero tolerance to freedom. The freedom that they don't use explicitly in those documents, they use Western influence. So Western influence to them is Western religion, Christianity and Islam, or any type of religious belief comes that are foreign to mainland China or communist government, or anything that potentially pose existential threat. That also comes from free speech, freedom of assembly, free press, religious freedom, and also anything that may show a sign of disloyalty. That is your way of life, your spirituality, your language, anything that are not in sync with the CCP party line or ideological setup, that could be problematic. So these are the things. It sounds very simple, but if you don't think about it, if you don't look at it, how it's been implemented, it's difficult for you to be able to appreciate this danger. So its message is very clear. I want Taiwanese people to take this very seriously. Stop thinking that they will not do ABC. They have done it, and we've seen it, and they can get this done quite quickly. Look at Hong Kong. Ask Hong Kong people. If somebody said that Hong Kong democracy will be destroyed that quickly a few years ago, people may be thinking that you're on something, but we've seen it. We've seen this movie repeatedly. So my message to Taiwanese people is to be vigilant, bold, in defense of Taiwanese sovereignty and democracy, and also lend their voice. Taiwan is an amazing case study for those who are longing for freedom and democratic ways.